Coming up next, Jessica James and Haley Brown in the Situation Room. We want to welcome our viewers in the United States and around the world. I'm Jessica James. You're in the Situation Room.
And I'm Haley Brown. Good evening to you.
Tonight, North Korea is warning President Trump against any reckless provocation, promising its response will be merciless and leave no survivors. Kim Jong-un's regime is escalating its threat at a very dangerous time. Kim Jong-un appears poised to conduct a nuclear test at any moment, and U.S. warships are in the region on alert.
But first, cops behaving badly. Stunning video catching an officer punching a man in the face as he got out of his car with his hands up. We have new details on the case tonight. Will the police be punished? We will talk about those stories and more with our guest this hour. All this coming up after a word from our sponsor.
Have you heard about the world? Taipei Bird. Have you heard about the world? Taipei Bird. Taipei chicken, get the birds. In Georgia tonight, a criminal investigation is underway. After a stunning video surfaced of a police officer punching a man in the face as he got out of his car with his hands up. A second officer was seen on a separate video kicking the same man as he lay on the ground in handcuffs. The officers are white. The suspect is black. He was unarmed and he was stopped for a traffic violation. The county police department says there's no defense for this kind of violence and that the officers have been fired.
We are joined now by GFR legal analyst Vicky Cooper. So, Vicky, it was unusually quick for this police department to respond like this, and they are looking at potential criminal charges. What do you expect?
It will take anywhere from 60 days, maybe more, to investigate this. The fact that they dismissed this officer so quickly means they are very confident. Now comes a potential criminal investigation. They could be investigated for not under battery under Judge Low, but violation of oath of office, which means they abuse the privileges of being a police officer.
What is their defense in that case?
Anytime you have a traffic stop that escalates to force, it's a series of legal stepping stones. People are surprised to learn that even for a traffic violation, a driver can be ordered out of a car. Once the officer gets that close to the citizen, any little movements, officers are trained to believe almost anything could be a show of violence, and that is what I would expect the officer to use as his defense in this case.
Even with that, even if you have those items of defense, I mean, it's undeniable. The hands are up and then a police officer just punches him with such incredible force. How would that defense work against this?
In cases like this, officers are trained to identify any furtive movement as potentially something dangerous. I'm not saying it's a winner of an argument. I'm saying that we can expect this officer or this particular officer, the one that threw the punch, to try to use that as this defense.
Vicky, considering how swiftly the police department acted, does that bode unwell for the officers in the criminal case?
Generally, yes. I mean, this investigation often takes much longer than 24 hours. But we are living in a new era of digital and video evidence, where a lot of fakes can be resolved very, very quickly, as they have been there. However, even with that said, this is relatively quick period of time to bring it to an internal conclusion.
Vicky Cooper, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. North Korea is amping up its threats, all of this coming as President Trump has shown that it's pretty willing to use military force. More on this after the commercial break.
Stay tuned. You're in the Situation Room on GFR 88 FM.
Let's welcome Group A. Their topic is Prime Time News. And Group 9, please get ready.